Shalom, back to part 3. Again, the true Israel would not need defense from other ungodly nations. All right, so again, reading here, Jeremiah 46:27. All right, again, Jacob shall return. In other words, will return to the homeland again. Who would take us there? We wouldn't be there by the UN, by the British Empire, Rothschild, the Balfour Declaration, okay? We wouldn't be there through them, okay? Through America, the UN, the British Empire, the Balfour Declaration, via the Rothschild. We wouldn't be in that land by that. We will be taken back to the land by the Lord. So what are you trying to tell me, people? You're trying to tell me that the Lord came in 1948, Yahushua and the angels, and nobody saw them? Of course they didn't, because World War III hadn't happened yet. Okay? That's what? 3 years after World War II ended. Okay? Are you people getting the understanding here? Or are you people that redundant? Okay? And sottish. And the word for sottish would be stupid. Okay? Ignorant. All right? Anyway, let's go to Isaiah, the 2nd chapter. Give me a minute. Let's pick it up here, verse 2, Isaiah 2 and 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days. We're in the last days, right? That the mountain, I'm talking about governments, nations. You understand, people? All right? Of the Lord's house, that the mountain of the Lord's house, so he's talking about the nation of Israel, shall be established on the top of the mountains. In other words, to be over the other nations. And I believe it's going to tell you that as we continue reading right here. All right? So, that the mountain of the Lord's house, the house of Israel, right? A house of David, okay, shall be established in the top of the mountains over the other nations, right? That's what that means. See, and shall be exalted above the hills, above the other nations, okay? Above the other mountains, the other hills. You get it? You understand, people? And all nations shall flow onto it. Is that what's happened there since 1948? Our nations flowing onto it? Okay, let's continue reading. And many people shall go and say, come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord Yahweh, right? To the nation of Israel, not the corporate state. To the house of the God power of Jacob, right? And he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. That's what's been happening there since 1948? Are nations going there? Are they teaching the laws, statutes, and commandments to people? Huh? Who do you see out there on the highways and byways teaching the word of the Lord? I don't see no Ish people out there. Okay? I do see the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? That's who I do see. Okay? And again, they're giving you the word as they've been commanded to do. Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. Young man, take this roll and eat it and go out and teach unto the house of Israel, unto all nations. Okay? Because the Lord set us up, starting with the elders on down, to be, he sent you, the prophets, the evangelists, the teachers, all right? And he set us up. He sanctified us in the heavens, as spirits, and ordained us to be prophets unto the nations. Okay? So there's no getting away from that. Verse 4, and ye shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, right? To correct them, right? That's what rebuke. And rebuke means that's an act of love, people. Okay? It's an act of love. All right? So to correct someone is an act of love. all right, that are going off, shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Is that what happened in 1948? Did all wars end? Who's in possession of the land? Give me a minute. This is Ezekiel 36:5. Therefore thus saith the Lord God power, surely in the fire of my jealousy I have spoken against the residue of the heathen, right, and against all of Idumea, which is the Greek translation for Edom. Okay? See it right there? Idumea, see? Edom. See? Means red, Idumea, descendants of Esau. You see that? Okay? So let's go back. So you know Idumea is Edom, right? So what is it saying here? Therefore thus saith the Lord God, truly in the fire of my jealousy I have spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all of Edom, the Edomites, the descendants of Esau, the white man, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart. Heart in Hebrew is lab, which means mind. With the spiteful mind to cast it out for what? Pray, war. May 14th, 1948, when they made that a corporate state, there was war that day against Egypt. Hello. Wake the hell up, people. They're not the people. Give me a minute. So didn't we just read here in Isaiah 2 and 4? He shall judge amongst the nation, shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords and plowshares into spears, into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Didn't we just finish reading that? But we also just read who has possession of the Lord's land, right? But you people want to go ahead and believe that they're the people? That's why you people are going to burn. Okay? You're going to burn. You're in your lot. Okay? Do you understand what's going on here? All right? Give me a minute. All right, we'll end this here. We'll be right back with part 4 to close us out. Shalom.